Sashi Tharoor, an Indian politician and historian, has been criticized for his hypocrisy in condemning the Indian soldiers and General Reginald Dyer who were responsible for the Jallianwalla Bagh massacre in Amritsar in 1919, where a number of unarmed Indian civilians were killed, while not condemning the Indian rebel soldiers who were responsible for the Satti Chura Ghat massacre in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, in 1857, where Indian civilians and British men, women and children were killed. The Jallianwalla Bagh massacre in Amritsar in 1919 was a tragic event in which Indian soldiers in the British Indian Army, under the command of General Reginald Dyer, killed a number of unarmed Indian civilians. The crowd had gathered in violation of martial law and had been involved in rioting and attacking the Indian Army soldiers prior to the shooting. The number of deaths and the aftermath of the shooting is a matter of historical debate. Sashi Tharoor, an Indian politician and historian, has been criticized for making false claims about the event. Another tragic event that occurred during this time was the Satti Chura Ghat massacre in Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. This event, which took place in 1857, saw Indian soldiers killing Indian civilians who were seen as loyal to the British, as well as British men, women, and children. The Indian soldiers killed the hostages, including women and children, after the British refused to accept the mutineers' demands. This incident is considered one of the most brutal of the rebellion and had a significant impact on British public opinion at the time. It is important to note that the rebellion was not a unified movement, and there were instances of Indian soldiers and civilians fighting against the rebellion and supporting the British. The rebellion was ultimately suppressed by the British Army, but it had a profound impact on the country, leading to significant changes in British policies and administration in India. However, it is worth noting that Tharoor has been criticized for not condemning the Satti Chura Ghat massacre despite his condemnation of the Jallianwalla Bagh massacre.